What is up, guys? Welcome back. It has been a long time, I know, and to tell you guys the truth, this is not a video that I had planned on making, that I have wanted to make, that I thought I would ever be making, and yeah, so viewer discretion is advised. Let you know that this video by no means is a bash. It's not a cheap shot. It's not a trash talk. It's not anything against Mike. It's not against our friendship, against anything that I have for him. This video is strictly for me to kind of clear the air. I cannot even tell you the thousands of messages that I've gotten on what happened between you and Mike. Is this true? Are you sleeping with Nita? Like, did you fall off the wagon and hit the drugs? These are literal comments that I've had, DMs that I've had sent to me, and comments that I've seen on other videos that they have said about me, and none of it's true. And I'm here to kind of clear the air, let you guys know kind of what happened. I'm going strictly off of facts. Like I said, this is no bash at Mike. I wish him well. I hope everything goes well for him, his family, Nita, the babies, everything. Like I said, there's no ill feelings, but this video is for me to clear the air because I've actually gotten some kind of scary DMs too. People talking about me switching up on Mike, and if they ever catch me on the street, they're gonna beat my ass or something. People that I have no idea who they are. I don't know where they live. It's something that's kind of concerning to me because it is not a switch up on my part. And yeah, I just wanted to clear the air, and so that way everybody here is aware of what's going on, and you know kind of what happened. I thought for a long time about this. Clearly, I haven't made a video in like 3 months. And the reason why I'm coming out with it now is because of the fact that this is still continuing to happen. I'm still continuing to get DMs. I'm still continuing to get people asking, and yeah, I like I said, I've gone back and forth about it for a long time on if I should even make the video. People are like, you don't owe anybody anything, and in reality, I really do actually probably owe you guys at least an explanation so that we guys know, because looking at it from the outside looking in, you guys have spent the majority of 7 years for my day ones with me, with Mike, with our friendship, our the duo you guys used to say that we were, all of our car journeys you guys have loved, supported, and been rocking with us for 7 years. And it's something for me that I wanted to at least clear the air so that way there's no more he said, she said, what happened. And yeah, I can actually physically show you kind of the layout of what happened. And so yeah, but before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys that I am still rocking. I'm still moving. There's still stuff going on. You guys know about the giveaway with this car. This car giveaway is now closed. A lot of you guys on YouTube don't know or don't follow me on Instagram and have had questions about that, and the giveaway is closed now. For all the people that do follow me on my Instagram, I am getting to everything, all the information for everybody that put in for this. There was 220 entries, and so I'm just making sure that I touch all bases, cover everything. And yeah, it's now, you guys are watching this, it's Sunday, so at the time of this video, within the next week or so, I'm gonna be able to let you guys know when I'm gonna go live, and we're gonna pick the winner for this thing. It's gonna be sad to see go, but on to bigger and better things, new platforms, new things. I've shared with a very few of you of knowing what I'm going to be doing, and so I'm excited about it. Plus, I have another project that kind of fell into my lap that I will explain to you guys either at the end of this video. Let's see how everything goes. Like I said, this is kind of a touchy subject for me because Mike really was my brother and somebody that I didn't care about the clout. I didn't care about the YouTube or fans or anything. Not that I don't care about you guys at all, because you guys are everything to me. But when we were doing this, it was all about me and Mike and building something cool. And yeah, that's kind of how I always thought about it. And it was like, I know being around Mike, he's very successful and he's been able to put a lot of people on, and a lot of people know of him. And I know hanging around him, I understand that numbers are gonna go up. People are gonna start recognizing me. But my number one was always, the love for him and helping him win and helping him build cars, and seeing kind of what he did. I was kind of living vicariously through him, and because I could turn a wrench, I knew that I could help him. And so that's one of the things that I always took pride in. And so, yeah, I mean, I think when I started, I think it was like 40,000 followers that he had, and he was constantly pushing me, and I'm thankful for him to push me to be doing the YouTube and being able to set a whole new, pretty much life for me, being able to, like, you know, interact with you guys and meet a whole world of people and be able to really understand why this YouTube thing is so great. And so it's not discounting or taking anything away from you guys. I love you guys to death. As I say in all my videos, you guys know the love and the support and everything. Sorry, I'm shaky a little bit because this is kind of a hard video, but yeah, you guys are everything to me, and I'm super thankful for the opportunity to be able to do this and be able to talk with you guys and hang out with you guys and meet new people and new opportunities and new relationships. And I'm only going to build more. I'm only going to go out more and meet more of you, and hopefully build this channel up big and successful, and you know, able to give back the way you guys have given me new life and new meaning to all of my car stuff. So that being said, I'm gonna put the camera down so that I'm able to talk to you. I can kind of show you through the you know, text messages and stuff, so I can kind of lay out kind of where things went sour, and yeah, I guess explain to my side of the story. So here we go. All right, so here we go. This screen right here is pretty much Instagram's way of telling me that they reported me as a scam, that my account is now suspended, and that I am going to be shut down. They tentatively said that I was going to be shut down from July 27th when I got this till October 25th. I was able to talk to them. I was able to reinstate my account to prove that it was not a scam, but that's what you guys are looking at. So I had posted that. I think I started the giveaway around July 20th. I think it had been open for about 7 days. This was actually the second or third time that I had posted on my story on Instagram. You guys know, if you have an Instagram, you know that the stories only last 24 hours. And so I had posted pretty much that picture you guys just saw. It's the car and, you know, all the stuff for how to enter, how much money and how many spots, and where to send them. And so I had posted that. I think I did it 3 days prior to that. I posted, and I had tagged Mike, I tagged Gary, I tagged Society, Booty Hustlers, all the homies, and you know, let it ride. And so a couple days went by. I kind of let it chill for a minute. I don't want to be too much in everybody's face. And then I decided to post it again. And so when I posted this, literally like 4 minutes after I had posted it, my account got that suspension notice. And yeah, Mike texted me. He asked what happened. I can show you guys here on the text. He asked what happened. I told him my account was suspended. I was pretty hot. And you can see, he said they reported you as a scam. And I told him that I'm trying to fight it, but they already came back saying, you know, there was plausible cause or whatever. He told me that it was the way that I did it, and this was like the second or third time that I had posted it, and so I didn't know. I think I've only done 2 other giveaways, and any time that I did it like that, the other giveaways, there was really no issue. It was, I put it up, I put it with the same information, and I've never had it flagged, but this time it got flagged. And so I asked him, like, maybe the rules have changed of Instagram. He does giveaways a lot, and so I was like, what do you mean? And so he said, that's why I only put the info in the post. He'll pretty much make a post for his Instagram itself, and then he'll link that post that he just made into his story. And I said, whatever, everybody's getting their money back. I was mad, I was frustrated, and it was one of those that I was just like, you know, whatever, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore. And then, you know, after I calmed down, I was like, all right, whatever. And so then you can see from here, Mike pretty much said that he was watching from the sidelines. I told him I know, like, because at that point I had noticed that the 2 other times that I had posted on the story, that Mike didn't re-share the giveaway. And so just where I can stop it right here, to be clear, I was not upset, I was not petty, I was not mad that he didn't share it. I just simply noticed that he was the only one that shared it, because as soon as I put other people's tags in it, I noticed that Society shared it, I noticed that Booty Hustler shared it, I noticed that both of Gary's accounts, I didn't even tag both of Gary's accounts, and Gary reposted it. So I knew that I didn't see it on Mike's. I mean, like I said, Mike has a big following. I noticed that Mike, if he posts it, that, you know, people will start to travel to it. And, you know, I'm super thankful for that. I'm not trying to hide behind the fact that I know that he would help in the giveaway, but I noticed that he didn't post it. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't, you know, like I said, I wasn't mad about it. I really wasn't. It was just one of those that I had noticed it. And so I told him that, you know, everybody did but you. And he said, I went and looked, that no, they didn't. He said, I purposely didn't reshare it because he was waiting. I'm not sure what he was waiting for, but he said it wasn't on Gary's account when he looked and checked. And so I was like, bro, they were on there. They were really on there. I can show you guys the screenshots of the stories on, you know, here you go, from like Booty Hustlers and I think Societies and Gary's. And so then he pretty much told me that, you know, Society reshares stuff to stay relevant, which I understand because they're a huge Z community. He said, but he didn't see anybody else share it. And I don't understand what he was seeing in that fact, because all my homies actually did share it. And so for a while he's been telling me, and you know, to his credit, I'm not going to discredit the fact that he says that sometimes that I go too hard for people, and that's just my nature. Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and you know, if there's opportunities or friends need or you know, relationships being built or something like that, I'm down for opportunities always, and I love to be able to help people, and I love to be able to share with people my knowledge, and that's part of the reason why I love doing this YouTube stuff, because I'm able to actually put knowledge out there that I wouldn't otherwise be able to. I'm able to interact with people. I get DMs all day, every day, about like, hey, I got this question about this car, I have this, and it's like, for me, like, the normal outside guy would be like, yo, just charge them all this, don't give away information for free. But when I was learning this whole car world, I didn't have anybody to do that. It was hard knocks for me. I had to learn, I had to pay attention, I went to school, I did all kinds of things, and it's been a never-ending process, and it'll never be a never-ending process for me as long as I'm in this trade and you know, building race cars or building street cars or just, you know, anything that throws me that way towards the mechanical side. And so it was one of those that I like giving knowledge, I like meeting people, I like helping people, and don't get it twisted that this is not a way for me to, you know, put myself out there and people to take advantage. But I know what it feels like to not have anybody help, and that's really my you know, stand behind doing what I do and, you know, being so free and open with information. And so he was telling me, he said he proved a point. He'd been saying to me that I go quick, I'm too quick to go hard for others. He said he's not talking about Gary. Me and Gary have been homies for a long time, long before he was at Hoonigan. I think I've known him for probably like 5 or 6 years. And yeah, he's just been a close homie. Me and him clicked. And so I've always done stuff with him regardless if he was at Hoonigan or if he was just, you know, my next door neighbor. And yeah, I love Gary to death. So yeah, big shout out to you, Gary. But then he goes off to tell me I always reshare and post your shit, but this time he purposely wanted to see if everybody else would. Again, kind of don't know where this was coming from because everybody else did. Like I just showed you guys the text messages, like they actually did reshare it. Maybe he looked at it at the wrong time, but anyway. So scrolling down to here, he noticed that I said everyone did but you, and this is pretty much, I think this was the pivotal point maybe that where our separation kind of happened, because he said, if you that mad, we ain't got to talk or be friends no more. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. And it was out of left field. I have no idea where that came from. Yeah, he said that, and I was like, no, bro, like I was upset. I was frustrated at everything that was going on, and you know, having my account tagged, like this is my livelihood. It's for me to be able to talk to you guys, for you to be able to interact with me, ask me questions, and for me to stay relevant with all the stuff on the car stuff, because it's like they say, if you're not doing business on the internet, you're not doing business. And so for me to lose one of my lifelines, I was pissed. And so I said, dude, I'm just showing you that they did. I said, I'm just pissed that someone flagged it, that's all. And he's like, because I purposely waited just to see. And again, I don't know what he was waiting for, but it made my account lose the monetization, which I still don't have. I think they're still in review for that. And then he said that he's always shared my stuff, and he has, and I'm not discounting that. He has always shared my stuff, but this time it was different, and I noticed that he didn't. And so it was one of those that it's like, if you've always shared my stuff, like I noticed that you're not going to. And it's like I said, there was no hard feelings. There was nothing against it. It was just one of those that I noticed. And so that's what I ended up telling him. I said, I know that. I'm just saying everyone did but you. If he's checked on everybody else, I was telling him that I noticed that everybody else did. I get the notifications on my thing saying like, hey, they shared your story or mentioned you in comment or whatever, and that didn't happen with Myke. And so, yeah, I noticed that, and you know, I said maybe it was someone that flagged it or whatever. He said haters gonna hate, and they're absolutely right. It's like, I'm not gonna make everybody happy. I don't know who my haters are and whatever, but you know, it's dirt off my shoulder. I can't really like, you know, lay on that. I need to just keep moving forward and keep helping people the way that I am and keep being me, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. And so after that situation, that whole text message thing kind of sizzled. I talked to him for probably 2-3 more minutes, and then after that I didn't talk to him. Fast forward to 3 days after that conversation had happened, I had an opportunity actually to go down. I'm helping, you guys will actually see the video here coming up soon, that me and the guys over at Booty Hustlers are actually building an S14, and so I had opportunity to go down and start building with them and vlogging that. And so I went down, and I think literally the second or third day that I was there, when you get up, I mean, all you guys know, you get up and one of the first things you do is you check your phone. I was kind of like waking up, laying in bed, waiting for Josh to get up. And Josh is Gary's cousin. For those of you who don't know, he's the one that runs Booty Hustlers. And so I was waiting for him to get up. So I was kind of browsing Instagram, and I had thought in my head, I was like, I wonder what Myke's up to. I hadn't seen a post from him for a while. And what I had noticed that I didn't see a post is I went to his thing and it said that I couldn't see his account. And so at some point between those couple days, Myke had unfollowed me and had my account unfollow his account and his personal account, that's his family account. And yeah, I thought it was kind of weird. And so it was one of those that it was like, okay, well, I see where his stand is. I know how Myke gets. I've known him for 7 years. And so I was kind of giving him space, trying to let that be. And you know, it never got better. It never turned around, and it was like, well, I'm not gonna try and put forth effort to someone that's gonna go out of their way to do that. You know, at this point, it's like I said, like it sucks, but you know, I was giving him space, and maybe this is still space for him. Who knows what the future holds? But it's one of those that I'm just kind of like, okay, well, I'm not following him anymore. And then a whole bunch of things happened, and a whole bunch of comments, and what happened with White Aaron, and what happened with this, and why aren't you guys friends no more, and all this happened. And then yeah, so it's pretty much gone from there. And then you know, some time had gone by, and then I noticed that he had actually blocked me, and so from there it was like, all right, I don't know what's happening, what's going on. And then obviously the video came out from him, and like I said, there was always thought, I mean, you guys know I'm only human, there's always thought like retaliation or whatever, but Myke meant so much to me over the course of our friendship that it's like, I'm not trying to fight, I'm not trying to cause no drama, I'm not trying to cause no issues. You know, people grow apart, people decide to go separate ways. One thing could piss somebody off that they don't know about, and so it's one of those that it was like, hey, that was, I guess, the moment that we went our separate ways. And so without going into any more detail or too much other things, there really isn't much more to be said. That's the main part of everything that has been said. Everything had happened in chronological order on why Myke and I don't talk anymore. And yeah, then the only other thing to kind of put an end to, saying that I was like mad that I didn't share his giveaway and that's why he didn't share mine. It's not entirely true, but there is some truth to it in the fact that no, I didn't share his giveaway. And the reason for me not sharing the giveaway was the G35 that I had been building for like a year for him. And it's not it's not my place to tell him to keep the car, that he can't sell it, that he can't whatever. But it was one of those that it was like, I spent, I think, the better part of a year. It was in my garage. You guys have seen all the videos. Like, it was a long process. There was a lot of change up. There's a lot of things. And when that car fell into my lap, I literally thought of him first and was like, hey, this is perfect. This is a perfect dad car. The G35 Realm era he had been talking about. It was a 4-door for his daughter to be able to, you know, put her in the car, and then, you know, let's make it cool and let's put an LS in it. And so I thought that that was going to be a dope car for him to drive around and to be able to, you know, kind of show off, have like something unique, but it'd still be cool and safe for his daughter to be in. And yeah, it turned out to be where it was just a project that was in my garage for a lot longer than both me and him anticipated. And again, not bitching about it, it was just that process took a long time. If you guys have seen the whole build process on the G35, or, you know, the G62 as we called it, it was a process. And so it was one of those that I think, yeah, I didn't want to share that because I didn't want him to get rid of it. And, you know, I don't know if that's being petty, and if it is, Mike, I'm sorry, man. But it's one of those that, you know, that was a car that I think I had put a little bit more, I don't want to say like heart into, but it was the fact that I knew that, you know, it would be a cool car for him to cruise around in. And it's like, I think maybe there wouldn't have been as much time spent on it had I known that it was going to get flipped and turned around. So for that, yeah, he is right. Like, I didn't share the giveaway on that. And so for that, you know, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be petty. It was just one of those that it was like, man, like, you know, it was, my first thought was, dude, let's build you a cool car. And so, yeah, that's kind of where that went. But other than that, like, I don't have anything ill to say about him. You know, I always look back at videos and pictures and stuff of all the stuff that we've done, and super thankful for it. Like I said, I wouldn't be here on YouTube without him and pushing me and helping me achieve the lifestyle, you know, that I want and that I'm pushing to build. I'm not there yet, obviously, but I'm really trying to still build that. I'm still trying to come back to YouTube, and I think this video is actually going to help me really push into doing my own thing and building. And I got a lot of projects on the books. I got some new relationships that I'm talking with that hopefully, you know, come to fruition. I'm able to share with you guys. But I'm sorry that it's been, you know, 3 months since I made a video. I have had the baby, and he's doing amazing. And yeah, we've just kind of been enjoying some family time along with that. And so I've kind of been trying to figure out this whole direction that I want to go. And so this video was me just, you know, explaining my side of the story, letting you guys know exactly what happened. I know there was a lot of frustration, and like I said, I got DMs even after Mike sent out his video, you know, saying let's squash these rumors, that people were still kind of like, what's up, like what happened? And so yeah, this is what happened. And anyway, if you guys are still here listening, like, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, you know, for the support and the love, as you guys have always done. Thank you for rocking with me and Mike. Thank you for, you know, everything that you've done for me. Like I said, I wouldn't be here without you guys. And I'm really super excited to get back to this. It feels great to be on this side of the camera again. And yeah, let's build. Let's make the rest of 2024 and 2025 big years. So anyway, Mike, wish you the best, man, if you're watching this. And you know, maybe someday we won't be a stranger. So anyway, thank you guys so much for everything, and I'm gonna end it right here. Okay, hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Hope you've been well. Hope your family's been well. Much love. Peace.